Are you ready to step into your power? If so, keep watching as we explore the third chakra, or Manipura chakra. Our third chakra, also known as our navel chakra, our solar plexus chakra, Manipura chakra. People also refer to it as the yellow chakra or the fire chakra. That's a lot of names, so you have a lot of options, and just notice which one resonates for you. There's so many different paths up the mountain, and I find the key to this work is connecting with what connects with you in this point of your life. So our third chakra, or Manipura chakra, is our power center. This chakra governs our sense of power. The element is fire. It gives us the fire that we need to accomplish our goals. It gives us the fire that we need to transform into the person that we're meant to be. The fire can help burn the conditioning, the fears, the worries. It can help burn and transform everything that might be holding you back so that you can step into your power and accomplish what it is that you are meant to accomplish in this life. Now, not only does this chakra govern our sense of power, it also governs our confidence, our self-esteem. It also governs our energy levels, our digestion. And I want to speak a little bit about digestion. Now, I am a dietitian, and so when I mention digestion, and when anyone mentions digestion, most people think about food. And yes, our digestion of food is very, very important, right? This chakra also governs our energy. And our food is what gives us the energy to move through life. Noticing the interconnectedness of the two right there. But I want to talk about digestion in other ways because we digest everything that comes our way. We digest all the senses that we take in. We digest the information or the misinformation that we take in. We digest people's energies. We digest experiences. We digest really everything that comes to us in the form of information, sensory awareness, etc. Now, this is great if the digestion process is easeful and flowing, but that isn't the case for a lot of people, whether it's food or experiences. We don't really digest a lot of what comes our way because so much comes our way every moment. And it's really hard to process all of that and it can feel overwhelming. If one of your coping mechanisms has been to avoid or suppress or repress, not really go in and digest your experiences, digest the emotions that are rising, digest the feelings, then this could greatly impact your third chakra and your whole entire chakra system because again, they are all interconnected. So working with the third chakra, our navel chakra, our solar plexus chakra, right, so it resides at the navel. At least all of my teachers have spoken of the solar plexus chakra or the navel chakra sitting just behind the navel. Now again, it's also called the solar plexus, which is usually thought of to be in this region. And the way I like to think about it is that the energy vortex sits behind the navel, but the energy encompasses the entire solar plexus region. And the segments of the body connected to it are just that, your midsection from the front to the back. So if you are struggling with your sense of empowerment, confidence, maybe you struggle with confidence or maybe you're a little too overconfident, those are all imbalances in this chakra. There are many, many more imbalances that can present themselves as a sign of an imbalanced third chakra. Because our third chakra, again, governs a lot, right? We've discussed power, confidence and self-esteem, our energy levels, our digestion. It governs transformation, right? We found stability in the first chakra. And that stability allowed us to find fluidity and change in the second chakra. And then it is with our third chakra where we can find that transformation. Just as a caterpillar, right, finds stability on the earth, it moves and changes into the cocoon to then transform into the butterfly. Now, it also governs our sense of autonomy. It also governs our individuation, who we are as a person. And this is also why many people talk about the ego as being connected to this chakra. This is sort of where we find our ego, our identity in this world. And as many different cultures, society, families have certain expectations, that can sometimes hinder someone's embracing of their authenticity of who they truly are. If that is the case, if you are dimming your light, if you're dimming your fire of your third chakra, you may not be presenting your truth to the world for whatever reason. Maybe it doesn't feel safe, right? There's a lot of fear of showing who you are. That's an imbalance in the root chakra. Maybe you're stuck in these black and white binary ideas of who you should be, right? That's an imbalance in the second chakra. And then we come to the third chakra where maybe you struggle to step into who you are. And that's an imbalance in the third chakra. And as we'll talk about in future videos, if you struggle to accept who you are, that would be an imbalance in the heart chakra. If you struggle to express who you are to the outside world and to yourself, that's an imbalance in the throat chakra. If you struggle to see who you truly are, third eye chakra. If you struggle to connect with something bigger than you are as your authentic self, crown chakra. So I hope you're beginning to see also this interconnectedness of the chakras and how they really inform our physical bodies and our minds and how we show up in the world for others as well as for ourselves. Now, I find in my own recovery journey, as well as many of my clients, they oftentimes are dimming their light. They're dimming that inner light of who they truly are. They're sort of trying to make themselves small, not take up too much space in the room, literally and metaphorically. Or maybe you are putting on armor to protect yourself from this world. There's so many different ways it can manifest, and so many different ways it can manifest in the same individual. I know that was my story. So our third chakra can help take our power back, to reclaim our confidence, to reclaim our self-esteem, to reclaim who we are as an individual in this world. And it is this chakra that also governs our will. And our will is not an infinite resource. This oftentimes comes up in the dieting world. Well, I just don't have the will to do it. No, friends. That's not it. It's not an infinite resource that you have or you don't have. Will is something that is available to you, especially when the navel chakra is balanced, but it's not an infinite resource. But this third chakra does give us the will, the determination, the energy to transform, to step into our power, to allow our light to shine. Now, I haven't spoken about the inhibiting forces of the chakras, and these are some quote-unquote negative emotions that are widely present when these chakras are out of balance. So our third chakra is shame. And we've talked about the first three chakras, and these are very often imbalanced when someone is struggling with food and body image. The inhibiting force of the root chakra is fear. Guilt is the inhibiting force of the second chakra, and then shame is the inhibiting force of the third chakra. Now, if you struggle with food and body image, fear, guilt, and shame are probably very familiar to you. And again, this just speaks to how the chakras can be a beautiful entry point in the healing of one's relationship with their body and food. Because working on shame can be very dysregulating for many people. But if you can work on your third chakra, if you can help to balance this third chakra and help to soften the shame, it can then also, for some people, help them to do that therapeutic work around it. Because again, it's not an either or. All of the different modalities can work harmoniously together. It's just finding which ones resonate for you. And if you're still listening, I have a feeling that their chakras are resonating on some level. So I hope that you will continue to join me on this chakra journey. Our next chakra in 2 weeks will be the heart chakra. But you can find a ton of information on my blog posts, on previous videos, as well as in my 2 chakra courses, Chakra 101, which gives you an overview of the chakras, and then Getting Unstuck, which goes way more in depth in the chakras and integrates all the work that I do as an eating disorder dietitian and certified intuitive eating counselor. So it's also my way of providing access to that information for those that might not be able to afford it. Please know, though, that Getting Unstuck is not appropriate for anyone that is actively in an eating disorder using behaviors on a regular basis. If you haven't noticed, it's kind of a heady topic, and so your brain and your body need to be properly nourished in order to really digest and integrate the information into your healing journey. So friends, I hope you have a better understanding of the third chakra. I didn't mention it before, but the color is yellow. The element is fire. Some of the names it goes by are the yellow chakra, the fire chakra, the third chakra, the navel chakra, the solar plexus chakra, and its Sanskrit name, Manipura. It governs our sense of power, energy, digestion, transformation, autonomy, individuation. This is our power center, friends. So if you find that you have dimmed your light, or maybe your fire is burning way too brightly, way too much, then I do invite you to do some work around your third chakra so that you can step into your power and step into who you truly are in this world. Until next time, friends, stay curious.